The view from a distance may reveal discrepancies not apparent up close. Do not activate any aircraft systems with the out-of-service tag displayed. Check the aircraft logbook. Verify the appropriate manuals and checklists are on board. Conduct a security inspection of the flight deck. Check the flight deck emergency equipment. Ensure the presence of a crash axe and the emergency locator transmitter. Check that the halon fire extinguisher is safety wired and the pressure is in the green band. Ensure 2 emergency medical kits are present, seals intact. Note the spare light bulb kit. Check that the TAT probe, pitot, angle of attack vanes, and ice detector probes are not covered or damaged. Check the condition of the radome and the static strips. If the left forward entry door is not in use, verify it is closed and flush. Check the condition of the windscreen and windshield wipers. Verify the forward access compartment door is closed and the handle is stowed. Check the condition of the lenses and bulbs for the nose taxi lights and nose landing lights. Ensure the strut extension is a minimum of 2 inches. Check the condition of the tires, wheels, steering linkage, strut, and nose gear doors. Check for the proper position of the nose steering bypass lever. In this example, the lever is in the toe position. Check that the pitos, angle of attack vanes, and ice detector probes are not covered or damaged. Note, only the 767 ER has 2 ice detector probes. Check the condition of the radome and the static strips. If the right forward entry door is not in use, verify it is closed and flush. Check the condition of the windscreen and windshield wipers. Check the condition of the APU fire control panel. Ensure the fire bottle armed and discharge lights are not illuminated. The APU fire signal is a steady light, accompanied by an intermittent warning horn. The red button silences the warning horn, arms the fire bottles, and shuts down the APU if it was not automatically shut down as a result of the fire signal. The black buttons discharge the fire bottles. Note the emergency exit light test and wheel well lights toggle switches. Also, this panel contains a flight deck call button, flight interphone jack, and service interphone jack. Check the oxygen blowout indicator. Ensure the green disc is present and flush with the surface. If discharged, the indicator is red. If external power is not in use, verify the door is closed and latched. Note the connected and not in use lights. Ensure the E&E access door is closed and the handle is flush. Check the condition of the wing landing light and lens, runway turnoff light and lens, and the wing illumination light. If not in use, check the forward cargo door is closed and flush. Note the small window at the bottom of the cargo door for viewing of the door latches. Check all antennas on the underside for damage. Verify the overwing emergency exit doors are closed and flush. Ensure the leading edge slats are unobstructed and undamaged. Check the engine fan blades, none missing or damaged. Check for FOD and the condition of the engine cowl. Verify the presence of the strake and its condition. Note, the purpose of the strake is to regulate airflow over the slats at low air speeds. A hole located on both sides of the engine cowl provides access for the thrust reverser lockout pin to deactivate the thrust reverser. When the thrust reverser is deactivated, the pin is red and noticeable. Ensure the access panel is closed and latched. Check the condition of the wing leading edge, the position lights, and the anti-collision lights. Check the condition of the static wicks. Refer to the CDL for any missing wicks. Verify the fuel jettison nozzle is unobstructed and undamaged. Check the flap jack screw fairings for any hydraulic leaks and for structural integrity. Verify the fuel vent is unobstructed and not leaking, and the magnet sticks are flush with the underside of the wing. Check the flaps, slats, and ailerons, verifying no obstructions or damage. Check the general condition of the landing gear braces, strut, and hydraulic lines, and ensure there are no hydraulic leaks. Check that the aft gear pin is not installed, and the forward gear pin is not installed. Check the condition of the tire, and that the brake wear indicator is above flush. Note, this indicator is checked with the brakes set, normally a maintenance function. Check the condition of the hydraulic lines, and verify the wheel well area is free of fluid leaks. Ensure the ramp slide doors are closed and flush. Verify the rat door is closed and flush. Check all antennas on the underside of the aircraft for damage. If the aft cargo door is not in use, verify the door is closed and flush. Check that the negative pressure relief valves are closed. Make certain the aft galley heated drain mast is unobstructed and undamaged. Check that the right aft entry door is closed and flush. Check the tail skid for damage. The bottom must be painted. Note, a damaged tail skid may indicate structural damage and must be investigated by maintenance prior to flight. Verify that all control surfaces are undamaged and unobstructed. Ensure that no hydraulic leaks are evident on the stabilizers, rudder, or on the underside of the elevators. Check the condition of the static wicks. Check that no fuel is draining from the APU fuel drain. If fuel is evident, it must be investigated by maintenance as the APU fuel shroud drains here. Verify the APU compartment access doors are closed and latched. If the left aft entry door is not in use, verify it is closed and the handle flush. The two lavatory vacuum exhaust holes exhaust air used in the lav flushing system. Check that the outflow valve is unobstructed and undamaged. If the bulk cargo door is not in use, verify it is closed and flush. Verify there is no air exhausting from the ADP exhaust. Check that the ramp slide compartment door is closed and flush, and that the red anti-collision light is undamaged. Check the flap jack screw fairings for any hydraulic leaks and for structural integrity. Check the condition of the static wicks. Refer to the CDL for any missing wicks. Check the condition of the position lights and anti-collision lights. Verify the fuel jettison nozzle is unobstructed and undamaged. The fuel vent is unobstructed and not leaking, and the magnet sticks are flush with the underside of the wing. If the fueling panel is not in use, check that the door is closed and latched. Check the condition of the wing landing light and lens, runway turnoff light and lens, and the wing illumination light. Ensure the positive pressure relief valves are closed. The static ports are uncovered, and no damage inside the black circle. Verify the smoke clearance valve exhaust port is unobstructed with no air flowing. Verify the ice detector is uncovered and undamaged. Note only one detector, which is located on the first officer's side. Note, the 200 has a smaller cargo door than the ER. There is only one overwing exit door on each side of the aircraft. The equipment cooling system valve is normally closed. Note, to prevent ingestion of water and de-icing fluid, placing the equipment cooling switch in standby closes this valve for ground operations. This view shows the valve in the open position. Check the underside of the fuselage for possible tail strike damage, as there is no tail skid on the Dash 200. Note there is no fuel jettison nozzle. This concludes the exterior inspection.